Hello everyone, I'm AfshanParkar and I'm very excited today to talk about my experience using LXAI. My topic for today is creating meaningful assignments using AI, and the technology or the AI application I have chosen is EDAP. Let's deep dive and look into my student persona. So, my student is Aisha, and Aisha is 19 years of age. She's an undergraduate Emirathi female. Her goals and aspirations are she wants to be a computer scientist. Her challenges are she's highly motivated, but she's scared of coding, and she likes something interesting and exciting and creative in her assignments. Motivations and fears are she's an amazing coder, but she needs something creative in her assignments, and she doesn't like mundane tasks. Personality, she's an extrovert, she's very confident, she's creative, and she's intelligent. So I feel such type of personas need something more creative and engaging in the assignments or activities they do. So the current learning experience that we have is obviously, since I am a faculty with the College of Interdisciplinary Studies, we do use a platform called Forum where we have pre-class readings. We watch Our students are watching YouTube videos. They work on an interactive workbook, which is quite exciting. However, when it comes to doing assignments, it gets quite mundane. The tools used again are interactive textbooks, YouTube videos, Jupyter notebooks are used for coding. Temperature is mindful. Emotional engagement for the student is she's very reflective in her responses, she's analytical, and she likes to analyze her outputs. Motivation, she's highly motivated and a committed student. So that is also in a way challenging because you need to keep these students happy and engaged in the course. She has a very good attention span and she can recollect and analyze well. Her new learning experience, or I feel experiences for these highly motivated students, should be creative. So, what I thought of is to create assignments where the students can choose their own topic. And for this purpose, I have chosen an application called Adapt, which is amazing. And the students will create an application by choosing a topic of their choice related to the course and create an application about that topic. For example, they can choose any topic they like for loops, while loops, functions, maybe coding using pandas. I will show you a demo about this in a minute. So the tool I have used is Adapt, as you see here, and the temperature, it makes it more meaningful interactions that hold deep personal significance and shape identity. Emotional engagement, I feel the students will be curious because they are choosing a topic of their choice that will encourage curiosity. They will also be very excited about it as it is a new platform, and that will increase the level of students' engagement and excitement. And when they complete something like that, they feel very accomplished. Motivation, they will be intrinsically motivated, and it's a very different high when you are looking forward to doing this assignment. Attention span will increase automatically. Flow, obviously, the topics are linked, making it interesting and interactive for the users. So, let me quickly take you to our application. So, this is just a demo of what they can do. Okay, so for example, if the student has chosen a topic to create loops in Python, so this is just what the output looks like. But I will also show you a quick demo on how the creation is done seamlessly within minutes. Okay. So, for example, here you have an introduction to loops. I have chosen a version which is a desktop version. Now it gives them a brief about what are loops and what do they do. For example, loops are a way to repeat a set of instruction of multiple items in a program. And if you see, the language is so simple, it's so beautiful, it's so you can say, easy for the students to understand. Then, as we proceed, you also have an example here. You can enlarge it and have a look. So they give you different types of for loop in Python. For example, you have a for loop, which is used to iterate over a sequence, such as a list, a tuple, or a string, or other iteratable items. Then it also talks about while loops. What is a while loop? It gives you an example. It also gives you a flow chart, which is beautiful. So prior to this topic in the course, which is applied algorithmic thinking, we do teach them flowchart and algorithms. So this will help them connect with flowcharts. Also, it gives them an example about it, and it also tells you how the function is working. Then it also elaborates a bit and talks about nested loops. It gives you an example. It also gives you another flowchart for it, which is absolutely correct. And then it gives you an example about it. Then it also talks about further enhancements such as loop control statements, and if you can see how they are controlled using break statements and continue statements. So all this is something they have learnt, but they will now see the implications of it and they can engage with it. It also talks about some further enhancements like what is a range function. They can also look at list comprehension, which is a new topic that they can deep dive into. It talks about infinite loops. What is an infinite loops? And it also creates like a multiple choice for the students to engage with. So for example, the question here talks about what is the purpose of loops in Python programming. For example, if I select this answer, that is to perform mathematical calculations, it tells me it's not correct, right? It's wrong. So it also tells you what's the correct answer. So the correct answer is to repeat a set of instructions multiple times in a program. So it does probe the user for the right answer. Then what is the type of loop that is used to iterate over a sequence in Python? So for example, if I choose something like infinite loop, it will tell me no, it's wrong, it's supposed to be a for loop. Then you also have a chat question. So what is the main difference between a for loop and a while loop? So I'm supposed to choose my answer here. So a for loop is used for repeated task, while a while loop is used for conditional statements. It tells me not quite. The number of iterations are predefined in a for loop, while it depends on a condition in a while loop. So it does prompt the user for the correct answer. Again, I have a multiple choice here. What is the purpose of loop control statements in Python? So it is to alter the flow of a loop, which is correct. So it tells me, it prompts me that yes, this is a correct answer. And then I have another, you can say, question, which is interactive. What is a range function used for? It is to generate a sequence of numbers that can be used in loops. So I can select this and it tells me that's correct. Okay. So after I exit, it does analyze it and it gives a kind of a feedback. Yeah. And I can also reattempt or I can view it. So I feel creating these applications will help our students get more engaged with the course content, and I also feel that I will allow the students to create these applications in class, and they will be tested by other students, their peers, and they can give a feedback as to how they felt about the application. So it's not only enhancing one learner's experience, but it will also encourage other learners to learn and explore the various, you can say, applications that they have made using course content. So this will really bring a lot of meaning to what they have learned in the course. So now let me show you how did we do this. It was quite simple. I went to this option here called create a course, okay, and I chose create or generate with AI. And over here you just give a prompt like I can say functions in Python programming. I will click on create a course. It'll take literally a few seconds. I get various options as to whatever version I want to create into. So if you look down, I will show you in a bit. Yeah, so it does give me a mobile version, it does give me a tablet version, and it does give me a desktop version. So it's on the user as to how they want to go about this. Also, for example, you can choose various colors using themes. Obviously, I have a very basic option. I don't have a premium version that I need to pay for, but using a basic function as simple as this, which is free, you can create so much. Like this is about functions. So, what are functions in Python programming? Then, if you move further, it gives you a definition of function. It talks about what is a function stack calling, parameters, what are parameters and arguments. So you see, the user is not only learning from it, but the user is also enjoying while you are creating this. So I think it's a win-win situation for everyone. After you are happy with what you see here, obviously you can change, you can add slides and do various things. For example, I can add text, image, videos, multiple choice. You can have quiz, which are multiple choice, numbers, match. You can say statements, games. You can incorporate games, and you also have some advanced option. You can also import slides if you wish. So I feel it's a great tool that can be explored by everyone. When you're happy, you can click on next, you can give it a name, and you can just publish it. Obviously it allows you to assign to users. So basically I can assign it to all learners. When I click on publish now, it will publish it, and it gives you a QR code or a link that you can set active for your students. Okay, so as simple as that. So you have a link here, you can give it to your students. So it's beautiful. I think it just creates, you can say, slides in minutes. So this was my experience. Now let me just continue with my slide. So the app I used was EdApp. What does it do? I showed you a demo. I said that it's a powerful AI tool that will help create applications based on topic provided for students. Does it enhance the learner experience? It allows the learner to enhance their learning skills by creating an application based on their choice of topic from the course and explore its potential. Um, my reflection is I feel LXD provides the learner crafting engaging experiences that cater to their specific needs and preferences. This can involve using AI tools to personalize learning or incorporating activities designed around student centered approaches. Modern AI tools are becoming valuable assets in LXD today, offering support and adaptive learning platforms based on students' progress. I learned how to incorporate AI in teaching and learning based on learners' needs and preferences. My LXD experience using AI has reinforced the importance of personalized adaptive learning paths tailored to individual student needs, maximizing engagement and retention. Based on my experiences and learnings in this workshop, there were many tools that were used to personalize the learner's experience for the learner that were helpful, such as temperature gauging. So, we learned a lot of tools that were used for us to come up with what is your learner, who is your learner, what is a persona, and based on that, what kind of AI fits into their personalized learning. So I felt that was very helpful. I shall adopt more flexible and adaptive approaches in future course designs, incorporating diverse instructional methods and technologies to better cater to individual student needs and enhance overall learning outcomes. Through my redesign efforts, I've learned that incorporating in interactive activities, real world relevance, and student choice fosters greater learner engagement and motivation in the classroom. And I have a small quote before I end, and I would like to say As a teacher, LXAI has revolutionized my approach to education, empowering me with innovative tools and insights to create truly personalized learning experiences that would captivate and inspire my students. Joining LXAI has been a game changer for me, and I wholeheartedly encourage fellow faculty members to embark on this transformative journey. Thank you for listening to me, Afshan Parker, CIS Computational Systems.